Hey, my loves, welcome back to another episode of 100% Lavish. I haven't seen you guys in a minute, so I hope you guys are doing amazing. Today's message, honestly, I didn't really have a direct message for you guys, but I just wanted to come and tell you the energy that I've been feeling. Recently, I've noticed that there are different ways to perceive certain things, and I feel like perspective really matters because I feel like when we bring in the law of assumption with the your perspective and stuff like that, it's like I feel like you genuinely do attract the things that you think about the most. So for instance, if you're always thinking something negative, if you're always in a negative, low vibrational mindset, that's what you are going to attract. And I've realized that cause and effect plays a role too. And I noticed that with the way that I perceive things, I need to be worrying about the cause on why I'm doing what I'm doing and why I'm thinking of it like that. Like, am I treating this as a symptom or am I treating this as something that is just what it is, you know? Like, I feel like sometimes we overcomplicate things, and I feel like recently I've been overcomplicating a lot of things, and I have been ignoring a lot of feelings that I know that I'm feeling. And one thing that I can say is with me allowing myself to just reach flow state and just keep making sure that I show up, but also allowing myself to change my causes on and change the impact of the things that I do. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say change the impact because you can't really change the impact. But what I'm saying is, like, I change my intention behind the shit. Like, I change the way that I see things now. Like, now I see things in just such a higher light to where if it doesn't feel like it aligns, you have to go. And the reason that it has to go is because it's like it no longer associates with the version of me that I am today. As well as I'm learning to apply those things in daily life, like when it comes to me personally, social life and all that. Like, I'm learning how to even show up and express more. My throat chakra has been opening like crazy. My heart chakra has been opening like crazy. And I feel like with the part of that, like, it's teaching me to find a balance within and to remain in my energy and to know what energy I am in. For instance, I know the energy that I'm currently in filming this. My energy currently, like, I'm feeling very much like I've gained clarity. So I'm coming back to put that out there, and I'm moving intentionally, which requires you. I mean, when you move intentionally, it naturally puts you in alignment because you're moving intentionally with the things that you were doing. Is that making sense? Like, I feel like right now my brain is everywhere. My energy, I wouldn't say that it's everywhere because I allow myself to feel the energy and to release what is not supposed to. I mean, not, I wouldn't say what is not supposed to, but is release what is supposed to be felt and allow myself to feel it and then carry on with however I need to carry on. But I'm learning with the things that I'm currently doing that it just requires a certain level of faith and surrender. And that's one thing that I've been learning recently. Like, I've just surrendered to everything. I just do as I feel called to do, but as well as moving intentionally with discipline, but also allowing my body to move freely, allowing my body to do what it feels like it needs and wants to do, but also knowing that some things do not correlate with the newer version of me. And I realize that sometimes you will have a lot of thoughts, but some thoughts aren't yours. You will have a lot of energy, but some energy is not yours. It's like we're all intersected in a way. And because we're all type intersected, it's like you have to find a balance within like yourself and what it is that you are going. But I'm also learning to use my vessel and to allow it to move freely, like spirit move freely through me. And I feel like one of the hardest things that I'm learning is that communication, faith, surrender, and perspectives, cause and effect, this all plays a role. And I'm like literally learning how to balance everything. And this video is not going to be for everybody. Like, some people are going to listen to this video and they're going to be like, what are you talking about? But then we also have those other people who are going to listen to this video and they actually get where my mind is at currently. Like, I don't know what's up with the energy in the atmosphere right now. I'm not going to say that it's bad. It's like neutral. Like, it's very much neutral grounds. It's very much like I'm learning this, I'm learning that, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And I'm learning how to show up within the process of me learning these things and doing these things. But I'm also noticing that I do isolate a lot when I'm feeling like this. But I've learned that I don't have to. In a sense of course, go back to myself, go ground myself, and go do what it is that I need to do. But I can also still have the social life. I could also still have the life where I go out and do what it is that I want to do, interactions and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, 4 for 4 on the clock. I feel like right now, these are just the thoughts that are going through my head. And I'm just realizing that, like, genuinely, I am in control. And if I want to change my mind on something, I can change my mind on something. If I want to pursue something, I'm going to pursue something. It's like I've learned that genuinely I am in control. Genuinely, I cannot control what other people do. I cannot control how they react. I cannot control what comes with them. But what I can control is my reaction. What I can control is my perspective over it. What I can control is how I'm choosing to move about it. Like genuinely. And I feel like recently I just been allowing myself to just show up in whatever ways I feel is needed. I haven't been in the gym like that, but I still make sure that I do go to the gym at least once a week. And I try to do more than that. Some weeks I don't go, and I'm not mad at myself for not going. It's just like I'm just reminding myself that like just to show up. Even if I go to the gym for like 10 minutes, I still showed up. Or even if I made a video like this and it was only 30 seconds, I still showed up. Like I'm reminding myself that I'm not in a rush. I'm learning how to just be and to just be presently aware of everything that's going on, but not overly observant. Does that make sense? Like I'm just making sure that I show up and that I'm doing the best that I can with everything that I'm doing. And sometimes it becomes overwhelming because like you can see your progress, you can see where you're going. And a person like me, y'all, I do music, I do campus art, I have a book, clothing line, and all that. And with me having all of those things, it naturally builds that celebrity energy. And of course, I want to be a celebrity, but I want to be more of somebody who is known for their legacy, but I don't want to be perceived as a celebrity, if that makes sense. Like I want people to see me as a normal person because I still am a normal person. Because when I look at celebrities, I see them as normal people. You just happen to have a certain status, if that makes sense. And it's just like I'm building towards those things and I'm seeing me getting like really, 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 really close to those things. And it starts to become overwhelming, not in a bad way, but in a way like, oh my God, like you are so fucking close. And this message too, like whoever's watching this, you are so fucking close. You are way closer than what you think you are. And please, 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 please do not give up and lose sight of what it is that you've been holding on to, because that is also the energy in the air. Like you are overly close, and the intentional things that you are doing, it is working. The things that you are working on, it is dead ass working. And recently I've been feeling an overwhelmed feeling of that, because it's like I'm balancing making sure I show up in career, making sure I show up for self, making sure I show up and pray, making sure that I show up for the people around me, but not in the sense of I have to do those things. One thing that I know that I have to do for myself and that I will always do for myself is show up for me, make sure that I'm in contact with myself and how I'm feeling, making sure that I conversate with my guardians, my angels, God, universe, all of that. Like I just like to make sure that I'm doing those things, because if I'm in alignment with myself and if I'm in my own frequency, I'm naturally going to be in alignment and move intentionally, because I naturally will go with the flow and knowing what it is that I need to do. But it's just like, yeah, like you overly close, overly feeling the feelings, overly knowing that something is here. I just can't see it, but I can sense it. It's like my heart is like, yes, girl, like this is this, this is that, this is this. And I feel it. And I also feel when something is off, when it's not aligned. Like I'm balancing those feelings, but I also know that I'm doing well with it, because I'm very, very like good with balancing. Sometimes, don't get me wrong, I have flaws. Sometimes I fuck up. Sometimes I won't show up in places that I know that I should be showing up. But that's where I catch myself corrected. Instead of doing a 360, I do a 180. I caught myself and I fixed it then and there. And I've been just learning that, like, just to show up and just be. And that's really what this message is about. Just showing up and just being and allowing yourself to be free. And you do not have to live up to nobody else's expectations. And honestly, the only expectations you have over yourself right now is what you put over yourself. And I realized that the only thing that I truly just expect for myself is to just show up. Everything else, shit happens. I don't expect perfection. I don't expect none of that. I know shit happens. I'm just at a point where it's just like, yeah, like I feel the things coming in. I feel what's happening. I can sense it. I can put my finger on it. I can grasp it. And I'm just sitting here and I'm just like, it's a lot going on, but it's not in a bad way. It's like very neutral, honestly. It's like I have this level of detachment of like, I know what's going on, I see it, but I'm really just detached from everything and the outcomes of everything. I appreciate any outcome on whatever anything is, though. Like, I don't know. But there is something in the air. Like, I truly do, truly, truly do feel like for our collective, something is about to happen in a big way. I don't know if it's financially. I don't know if it's love. I don't know if it's family. I don't know if it's, like that new house, the new car. I don't know what it is, but something strongly is telling me that something is coming. in like in this month. I don't do time readings or time channel messages or anything, but like something's telling me something about this month. I don't know. And it's overwhelmingly exciting, but also it's like, but I'm here to remind you that you could do it. You could do it. Don't feel like, oh, is this too much for me? Can I handle it? Yeah, you can. You wouldn't be granted something you can handle, which is exactly why you've been in preparation this whole time. You've been learning how to juggle everything this whole time. And the fact that you've mastered it, that is exactly why you were getting what it is that you were getting. You mastered it and you stayed in alignment and you stayed intentional. So that is exactly why you were receiving what you were bound to receive. And it's just, yeah. I just want to come and make a collective message on what I've been thinking, what I've been feeling, how I've been moving recently, and, you know, just to give a reminders and motivation, like, you good where you are. Like, the mind does a lot, you ponder, the body does a lot, you feel, you heal, you know, you might fall, but you still got up. Like, main thing is here, overly close. What is coming for you is meant for you. You don't have to question it. When something doesn't feel right to you, you can dead it. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being yourself. There's nothing wrong with being authentically you. There's nothing wrong with showing up. There's nothing wrong with not showing up. There's nothing wrong with anything that you choose to do, because obviously you needed to do that. So that is today's message. Thank you so much for tuning into 100% Lavish, and know that I love you, God loves you, and stay blessed.